Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXE. I am Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett. How are you, sir? I think I pushed all the buttons and I got everything going this time.
Yeah, first day of school.
Oh, yeah? How's that going?
Well, we're able to practice our varsity and JV this morning one more time because school didn't start till 10:20 for everybody, but the freshmen went through their schedule starting at 8 o'clock and got walked through their rooms, got orientated with the high school, so that was good. Gave us the time to practice them early. Then, of course, during the period a little bit after school, we practiced the freshmen. So I thought it was a good start to the school year. Got a lot of good things going on. So it was a good time for us, leading off with volleyball last night. Early come to town, had some really good-looking girls and had a really good-looking squad. JV was successful 2-0, freshman was successful 2-0, and varsity was successful 3-2, but not without its challenges. Girls went up 1-0 first game, and early battle back to second and third games, and then we went to the fourth game. We're actually down 12-8, I think it was, and came back won that 15-13. Our girls, what I saw, there was some discombobulation. We were off at times and gave up some points, but it's the first game. The nerves that come with that and finding each other and the rotations that they put in. But what our girls never did was stop fighting. I thought that was big. It was an exciting night. It was an exciting game. And I tipped my hat early. They have a good squad. They really did. They were well coached, and their girls, they got some tall girls, and they knew what they were doing. So it was a well-matched battle. So congratulations to them. Look like they're going to have a successful season as well. But our girls came out on top last night, and I thought they fought extremely hard, and I thought they played as a team, and they'll figure out their chemistry. That takes time, as it does in any sport, but they're 1-0. So congratulations to Coach Lovelady and the girls for their endeavor last night.
Yeah, she mentioned all the younger girls or varsity newcomers and kind of mixing them in with the girls coming back, but I thought the biggest key, and Coach Lovelady talked about it, was at the net and the blocks we had last night.
I just sit there and look at it. Trini Roberts, I thought, had some big blocks. Anaya Hines, big on the net. Nordcutt, big on the net. I thought Felix did a good job on the net. And then Hannah Dean's just, phenomenal where she is. And then service, Isis Hall doesn't bomb the ball, like some of the others, but she is a consistent server. And I thought when we were in that set, in that formation, her serving the ball, we had a lot of points because she puts the ball in plays and doesn't have any unforced errors. I think there are times in the game, in that second and third game, or the fourth and fifth game, we put a little pressure on them, and they started hitting the ball, out of bounds or making some unforced errors or getting out of their defense, just staying on top of them. And, man, there was some phenomenal – at that last game, I think it was 12-12, and there was a phenomenal rally or volley, whatever you call it, going on. And, it was back and forth, and we were lucky we won that point. Not lucky, I guess. We persevered through that little volley and won that 14th point, which was big, and then wound up winning the next point. So, yeah, I thought it was a great night for our girls. Domination on the JV and freshmen, and then varsity just battled their way through it and found a way to get a win.
Yeah, and then they'll be back in action this weekend.
Yep, going to Abilene tournament on Saturday. Face some worthy opponents there, so they'll get some matches in and get to rock and roll and keep on going. So look for good things for them.
All right. Well, let's shift gears now and talk a little football. First scrimmage is Friday night. Argyle Liberty Christian is coming to town, Jason Witten squad, and it's not just Jason Witten. They got a whole bunch of talent on that team.
Oh, yes, they do. I think they got a safety that's a OU commit. They got some really good players that are coming off the taps. I think they're large school state championship. We traded film. They wanted to trade film for some reason, so we gave them a film from last year, and they gave us their I think we gave them our Decatur game, and we got their state game, and now they're good. They're well coached. They're multiple on defense. They did a lot of good things offensively. Big RPO team, which is good for us. Again, we'll go into that scrimmage like it's a practice. It's just not against our guys, and That scrimmage has been moved to 5:30 with the JV, 6:30 with the varsity. They start school on Friday, so they wanted to make sure they had time to travel. So that's an easy accommodation. It's supposed to be hot, so backing it up a little bit won't hurt. But again, that scrimmage will start at 5:30 with the JV and then 6:30 with the varsity. We're also doing what we call Our Day to Shine, which is Texas High School Coaches Association, Texas High School Education, Texas High School Coach Association Education Foundation does a benevolence fund for catastrophic injuries, families in athletics, UIL sports that are a member of the Texas High School Coach Association that have some catastrophic injury in a family. And I hate to say it, but we've actually have benefited from that foundation a couple of times. It's not something that you want to ask for, but we've had players on our team in the near past that have lost brothers, loved ones, that I reached out to the Coach Association, and they graciously gave a large amount of money to that family in a time of crisis and a time of need. So we'll pass the bucket to both sides. I've contacted Argyle and Coach Witten about that, and also with our fans. The cheerleaders will pass buckets at a certain time. Mr. Moore will make an announcement, and we're passing that bucket to generate funds to give to the benevolence fund so that we can help student athletes and families that face adversity in life and are struggling and need assistance. And I'm telling you, it hits home when it happens to you. And before I may pull a $5 bill or a $10 bill out and put it in the bucket, but when it happens to you and you see the difference it makes in a family's life in a time of crisis, it's easier to pull a little bit more money out of your pocket, pull in that fund. So I'm asking everybody to give a little. If everybody gives a little, we'll gain a lot. That 100% of that money goes to the Education Foundation, the Texas High School Coach Association. We'll send that money to them, and that'll be our proceeds from Brownwood ISD and our community to show that we support everybody in UL sports.
Yeah, that's a great foundation. Very happy to see that they're doing that. I guess going back to the scrimmage a little bit, as far as the format's going to go, how is that going to look?
Well, we'll start with the JV, and they'll go, say, we go defense first for, say, 10 plays or 8 plays, and then they're going to go offense. Then we'll switch and put our 2s in. They'll go a certain amount of plays, then we'll come back with our 1s. They'll go a certain amount of plays, and we'll go back with our 2s, and we'll do several series of that till the time expires. On the varsity side, we'll go 10 plays with the 1s, 8 plays with the 2s, 10 plays with the 1s, 8 plays with the 2s, and flip that again and run that. And when we get to the end, I talked to Coach Witten about possibly if we need more plays, we're able to do that. Again, it's a practice. And for us, it's like I tell our kids, man, it's just to go glorified practice against another opponent. We're going to go out there and do what we do. We have to see kids on film, and we have to see how they perform under pressure in those situations. So for us, we don't scheme them. We go out there and do what we do. It may not be conducive, say, offensively based on what they're doing defensively, but we got to see kids get touches, and we got to do some things that we have to do to see where we need to be to measure ourselves, so when it comes Wiley week, we'll be ready to go. So everybody gets caught up in the hype, but really it's a glorified practice to get our kids on film. We got to see them perform, and that's our goal. Our goal is to go out there and get better as a team. If you score more points than they do, so be it. But that's really not it's hard to get in a rhythm when you're running 10 plays and you're trying to get everybody touches. We got multiple quarterbacks, we got multiple running backs, we got multiple receivers. We're trying to get them all on film. If we were in a game, we're going down there marching down the field and trying to score. It's a little different story. We're going to do different things based on what they do. Same thing defensively. We're going to get in the defense and we're going to play and try to play fast. We're not going to be doing a whole bunch of different things. We're trying to get sound in what we do and see how our kids perform, just running our base defense, that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about it. We will snap, hold, kick like we did in our scrimmage. If, say, they get down and they're fixing to turn the ball over and move it back to the 30, we'll allow them to go kick if they want to. Same thing with us. We score. We'll line up for an extra point and have a kicker go out there. We'll snap, hold, kick because we don't rush anything. We don't put special teams out on the field the first week. So that's sort of the format. So it'll be back and forth. We'll go with our 1s on offense, then our 2s on defense, and then it rolls over, and we'll do that 2 times. So we'll get a lot of plays in there with our kids and have a great opportunity to see them play. And it's always exciting to scrimmage someone other than yourself.
You mentioned that first time against somebody else this season. So what will y'all be keeping an eye on the most out of the Lions?
I want to see growth on the offensive line. I don't really know what they're going to do. We'll figure it out. I don't know if they're going to do a bunch of stunting and stemming and a bunch of different coverages and all that, but I want to see our kids sift out what they're doing and coach themselves. Figure it out. You're on the field. Focus, work as a unit. We all go do the same thing. If we make a mistake, we make a mistake together. I want to see just growth with the offensive line. Defensively, I want us to fly around and I want to play fast. I want us to play fast and physical, get to the football. Offensively, excuse me, simple execution. Go out there and do what we ask you to do. Run the football, throw the football when we have the opportunities. Look at your RPOs. Make sure we're making right adjustments. Make sure we're blocking on the perimeter. Get to the second level in the run game. We got to be blocking downfield to bust a 10-yard, 50-yard play into a 50-yard play. So just simple execution and growth from day to day and where we are today to where we'll be tomorrow on Thursday to where we are Friday coming in Saturday. Looking at us, see that we've grown from this Saturday from last Saturday.
Health-wise, everybody going to be able to go? Anybody being held out?
We have several that are sort of banged up. Got one, Carson O's got I think it's a jam finger that we've been buddy taping. That's just frustrating to him a little bit. We have a hamstring. Kevin Webster plays nickel for us. He's got a hamstring issue right now. He didn't practice today. Got a lot of mental reps. Aaron Edmonds has a groin issue that we've been trying to get looked at. We've minimized his practice time so that we can try to get him to Friday. So we got the typical bangs and bruises, all that, but nothing that's going to stop someone from getting to play.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to that Friday night. We'll talk about that a little more on Monday, what you saw. We got some other sports going on this weekend as well, Coach.
Yeah, cross country will head to Gymnet on Saturday and run in the Warrior Indian meet, or whatever they call that, Gymnet meet.
Warpath Invitation.
Warpath, there you go. I know it's
something like that.
Warpath Invitational, so good luck to the boys and girls going over there to do that. Our tennis team will be at Sweetwater. They got a tri-meet, I guess is what you call it, with Snyder and Sweetwater on Saturday, so good luck to Dalton and his crew and what they got going on. So everything's in swing. We kicked school off today. We're in full force in 2024, 2025.
The routine and the grind is here.
We don't ever stop grinding, but it's just now we start getting into a better routine to where our kids know what's going on a little bit more and more. But we practiced almost every morning at 7 o'clock. Our kids are there ready to go. They've worked extremely hard, all classes. I'm talking band. They're out there while we're out there. I'm talking volleyball. They're in the gym when we're out there. Cross country's running in the morning and in the evenings, and then they're running out there when we're practicing. And the football team, our numbers are good, and they're out there, doing what they have to do. I know soccer and basketball in the weight rooms in the morning. So everyone's full force. They're giving great effort, and we want to see results from the product that we're looking for and what we're putting out on the field and the court. So it's exciting times.
Definitely. Anything else we need to mention today?
I do want to mention you can still get tickets at the athletic office with Lisa, or you can go online and get your tickets for the season. If you haven't done yet, I'd recommend you doing that. But other than that, I think we sort of hit everything.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, let's thank those that make this show possible. Auto Glass Magic, Bruner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Howie Enterprises, Humphrey Pete's, Landmark Admin, MC Bank, Perrin Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right. We will be back here Monday to review the Lions scrimmage and everything else that happened over the weekend on the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show on KOXE, KOXE.com, and the KOXE app.
Have a great day, Brownwood.